Hi guys, I'm here with Rat King Entertainment with their new game, the Behind Stars and Under Hills. It's a very long title, I apologise. I've just played about 15 minutes of the game, and it was a dungeon explorer mixed with some detective elements, wasn't it?
Yeah, we call it dungeon adventure, like it's a dungeon crawler but without the crawling.
Yeah.
So we put emphasis on the story, on character interaction, but not so much on the fighting.
Okay. So the game is currently in pre-alpha, it's in a very early stage.
Yeah.
What can we expect later on in development from the game?
Yeah, well, we hope we can get to better fighting. Like, we don't want to have hack and slay, but like where you have to interact intelligently with the environment. Like, you have to lure the enemies into traps or from fire or something like that. And overall, we want to have a fully fleshed out story. We're still not finished with that one, and of course the levels. Like, we are really in prototype phase right now.
Well, you said that you don't want to emphasise combat. Will there be any option to talk your way out of a situation or use dialogue or information you found to get over certain obstacles or situations through quests, so have different ways of approaching things?
Yeah, well, we definitely want to have several ways to solve a problem, but right now the enemies are not planned to be such like human-like. So the enemies are like little critters, monsters. So I don't think you can talk to them and ask them nicely. Yeah. But we'll see, maybe there are other options. Okay.
Could I ask, was there any reason going with the anthropomorphic motif, the foxes and the walruses, and was there any sort of inspiration behind that?
Yeah, several. Mostly it's not a lot of people do it. It's a little bit different than most games. And we like this comic series by Louis Trondheim. It's a French comic author. He made the Donjon series. We really like it a lot, and he has like 1 million races within his world, and it really inspired us.
I enjoyed how the foxes already had sort of a stereotype. They had caused a lot of commotion, and the walruses were they had their own sort of language. So I like how you fleshed out those characters and races. Do you plan to do more like that in the future? Maybe add some languages and some lore behind these different races?
Yeah, well, we planned like having several languages in the game, but we're not sure yet how to implement those. For example, the walrus people, they are inspired by the Inuit.
I got that sort of feeling. They're like fishermen, sort of.
Yeah, right. And yeah, maybe that's the stereotype. Yeah. But we want to have a bit more meaning behind that. Like, they were treated very unfairly back then by the first people who met them.
They were abused, sort of.
Yeah.
Well, it's an absolutely wonderful game. I really enjoyed my time with it, and I can't wait to see what you bring through with it. So thank you very much for your time.